So this is a second video in my BPO series. I'm going to change the other video and start a BPO series, Bank Protection Officer. So I'm an armed bank protection officer, and I do my software and paralegal stuff after work. It's kind of cool because we interact a little bit more with police and different professionals. But basically, we're there, we patrol the place, and only some things happen. And they kind of generally have to do with people who are homeless, probably unhoused, seeming, or kind of like doing their party thing on the street a little. Yesterday, I had to stand outside and like kind of keep my eye on a guy who walked in with a shopping cart, and he pulled a laptop out, he plugged it in, and sat down on his own like seat that he brought on this wall right inside the door. And so it's just like this stalemate automatically. He kind of had us in checkmate, like there wasn't anything we could do because he wasn't being any type of like aggressive way. So I just waited there and kept eyes on him. And the police showed up, and he came outside and he walked away. But the police went inside to talk with the manager, and right as the door closed behind them, he flipped me off to my face. shows shows where I rank in the whole hierarchy of people he knows he can try to get a response out of. He didn't do that to the police. I don't know what that says. If that's someone just trying to see who's going to make a mistake, basically, yeah, probably. Maybe it's just resentment in general, but that was interesting. And then, so earlier in the day, there was a girl and her boyfriend, and the boyfriend like pestering her, and he's like pretending to look over her shoulder. She's like, "Give me my space. I don't want you to see my pin number." He goes, "I don't." He's like, "You think I'm gonna steal your money?" Da da da. I said, "So you do have to leave her alone." And he goes, "What do you mean leave her alone? She's been antagonizing me all morning." I said, "No, not that. Not the argument you guys are in. You just have to give her space at the ATM." So he stood 10 feet away. It was pretty comical. Um, but I still called it in to the bank, Security Protection Administration. It's called something else, but and I told my manager, but I didn't tell the bank manager. And the bank manager got a call and thought that there had been a. She's like, "Was there a robbery at the ATM?" I said, "No, no, oh no, no. This guy was just bugging his girlfriend." And she said, "Make sure to tell me this." Okay, so that's some newbie stuff. Not telling the manager. Other stuff, we have an alleyway. Homeless people sitting there sometimes. I have to tell them to leave. And, like, I realized I have to not take my eye off them. Nothing happened. I was 25 feet away and the guy was seated. So I'm, like, looking at him. I have the little camera. I'm like, "Sir, the camera's on. I gotta ask you to leave the alley." Just had the camera on for your and my legal protection so we both know that they have proved that nothing happened and you just left when I asked. And as he started getting his stuff together, but I kind of like looked away like this, and I heard this click. There was something in his. I don't know if he did it on purpose. I mean, if he did that on purpose, it's very smooth because he just looked like he was rummaging through stuff. But I realized, like, well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't take my eyes off someone who. I mean, it's not likely someone could have a pistol in their homeless person stuff. This other guy had a laptop. Why wouldn't someone all of a sudden have a gun? But I'm not gonna like freak out about the idea. And then I did it again. The next person who was in the alley, like a day later, I was because it's a natural human response to like not want to like be like very aggressive towards people who are just kind of down and out, um, or even aggressive at all. It's just firm but fair asking someone to leave. Um, I started to look away, but I looked back right away. He probably thought I was trying to give him like the cold steel or the blue steel from Night at the Roxbury. Like, "Did I catch you doing something new when I looked away?" Like, no, no, no. Still putting away my homeless belongings. That's about it. Little things happen. We help old ladies walk into the bank and up the stairs. That's nice. Yeah, that's it. Every once in a while, armored truck shows up. I make sure to stand over there. I like the feel of danger. You know, it's like dropping off. No, you don't even know what they're doing. They're just coming and going. It's just like the gas station. Like when we give them the safe drop. I just feel like I don't want people to think that I'm scared to stand where there's danger. That's all for now.